Hi everybody, welcome to day 5. Day 5 is all about the heart chakra. I'm wearing my green sweater. I've even actually got a green emerald here. So the heart chakra, the color for the heart chakra is green. Think about the color green today, connect with the color green today. This is an extremely powerful center. Okay, it's actually in yoga and yogic philosophy, Vedantic philosophy, it's a really, really important center. It's said to be 1,000 times stronger than the other centers we've looked at so far. So what that means is when you have established your security and grounded yourself in the root, you are then pulling this energy up into your sacral, creating an idea, creating a vision. You're then thinking about how to take action, how to turn that vision into action. You then need to bring that vision into your heart and think, you know what, how can this vision serve humanity? How can this vision be put into action so that it's for the good of all? And if you do that, you are empowering your vision and making it 1,000 times stronger. So an action and intention that comes from the heart is pure, it's for the good of all, and the universe supports you in that action. Now the heart center holds, the sense is actually touch. Yeah, so this is a very sensitive center to touch, and also feelings and emotions actually here as well, which is understandable. Now the heart center holds on to things like grief and pain. So what we're going to do today is we're going to clear some potential pain that might be sitting in your heart, which is really, really important to do before you think about selfless service and compassion and doing great things in the world. You may need to clear some stuff that you're holding on to. Okay, so today I'm going to use a technique I use with my coaching clients. Okay, and it's a question I want you to think about. So I want you to reflect on something in your life that you don't feel very good about. Something that you've done, something that you're not very proud of yourself for. So it could be that you've had a bad relationship and you're beating yourself up at some level for having been in that relationship. You might not have been very nice to somebody who's really important to you. You may have lost a lot of money. You know, whatever that thing might be that you think is giving you a bit of heartache, I want you to take something quite juicy, not something too traumatic. Yeah, we're not going into past trauma, but something you think your heart might be holding on to and that you're ready to forgive. And what I want you to think about is, where do I need to forgive myself? What do I need to forgive myself for? Okay? And once you have that in mind, we're going to do a technique which is from Ho'oponopono, which is an ancient Hawaiian technique. So I'm just going to explain it, but don't worry, it's not complicated. So when you've got this idea in mind, I want you to hold it in your mind's eye and I want you to think about it. And you're now going to forgive yourself in your heart and in your heart chakra for holding on to this resentment against yourself. So taking that situation or that example, I want you to hold the mudra for the heart. This is the mudra which is related to the heart. So you're going to hold this mudra right in the center of your chest. You're going to bring the situation into your mind's eye. And it might be a little bit painful, but I want you to recall it. I want you to really remember that situation and that resentment that you might be holding against yourself. And I want you to say to yourself, I forgive you. I'm sorry that I held on to this resentment against myself for so long, and I love you. So really taking that situation with consciousness and with intention. I forgive you. I'm sorry that I held on to the pain and the resentment of this situation for so long, and I love you. And that's you bowing down, sending love to yourself, sending love to your highest, and sending love to even the situation for what it's taught you. Okay? Now that exercise just helps to clear any resentment that's happening. And do it a few times if the situation is a big one for you. I forgive you, I'm sorry, I love you. Okay? So once the heart chakra feels slightly lighter, which it should after doing that, we're then going to do a breath which is known as the Anahata breath. Now Anahata is the Sanskrit name for the heart chakra, and Anahata means unstruck sound or that which cannot be born, I think, die. So, and a heart of breath. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to stand up and we're going to open the energetic heart. So when you stand up, I want you to make sure your feet are really nice and grounded, connecting with the earth, wearing green if you'd like to. And you're just going to start by taking an exhale, breathing out, and then breathing in. So really lovely, big, long, slow, deep breaths, breathing out and breathing in, and bringing the arms into the movement as you go, bringing the knees in, softening the knees, breathing out and breathing in. So as if you're breathing energy out, maybe you're breathing out any resentment that you're holding in your heart, breathing in self-love and compassion, breathing out anything that needs to leave your heart, and breathing in self-love and compassion, breathing out maybe selfless service, maybe breathing out love into the universe, maybe breathing out your intentions for the highest good of all beings. And then when you've done that, really breathing in whatever you need to nurture your heart and your heart center and open your heart center. So it might be selfless love for yourself. It might be forgiveness. It might be compassion. Yeah, often the way we treat ourselves is the worst. It's worse than we treat other people. So the heart center really needs to be nurtured so that its full power can be released. So when you do this breath, I want you to do this breath with real intention. Do it as many times as you want to. There's no limit really to how many times you do this movement. And this movement done with intention really releases energy, really releases blocks. So it's really important as you're doing this to do the movement. Don't just think it, don't just, do the movement, because we're working with the body, we're working with the energy channels, and by doing the movement you really release blocks. Emotion may come up, okay, so if it does, if you cry, that's totally okay. If there's a release, it's totally okay. Do this with intention, do this with self-compassion and self-love, and if you're ready to, really bring your vision in. May I create this for the good of all beings. May I create this for the good of the people I love. May I create this out of self-love, out of self-compassion for myself. So that's the heart chakra. Really enjoy it, really connect with the heart. It's so powerful. When you've finished, write day 5 done in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the throat. See you guys. Bye.